because I saw a video clip that was going around of Julianne Hough, and she is also a Goop follower. And there's this video of the guy who's in the episode, and he's doing a demonstration on Julianne Hough, and he's doing this thing, and she just starts flailing around and screaming. And he starts by touching her.
Oh my god! His hand is in. Where is his hand?
What is he doing?
I think he was look. This part here. Where is he putting his hand? What is he doing?
I wanted to talk about this other trauma-based therapy. It's called primal therapy.
But yeah, let's look at the video. Oh my god.
Please don't leave, mommy.
What the fuck?
Please don't.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Maybe I Don't Know, a secret conversation between me and my very good friends. Thank you to all of our FBI agents tuning in today. As always, shout out to my FBI agent Frank. And we obviously can't forget about Bartholomew.
Hi, Bartholomew.
Yeah, hello Bartholomew. On this show, we talk about moral issues, different things that people maybe haven't heard of, different topics. And today we're joined by a very special guest, a very good friend of ours, Kelly.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly. I'm Rob and Chris's friend. I'm very excited to be here and to share my dumpster mind thoughts.
Yes,
Hello,
an
Kelly.
expert.
Welcome to the show.
An expert for today, our resident expert, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Kelly, as a guest, you have to have an FBI agent as well that is stalking you and listening to your conversation.
Who's your FBI agent?
My FBI agent is a little fellow called Winston. And
Winston,
he's very
of course.
He doesn't talk a lot, but I know he's always with me.
Hey, Winston, how's it going?
Hey,
Welcome
Winston.
to the network.
Thank you for joining today, Winston.
To introduce you to Bartholomew and what was your guy's name? Frank?
Frank, dude, every episode I introduce. Come on, you can't forget about Frank.
Sorry, I don't pay attention.
Wow. And as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Rob.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I am Rob, the other co-host for Maybe I Don't Know.
Yes, so today we want to talk about alternative medicine. Last episode, we slightly touched on different startups, different companies that were, coming to the limelight. One of the companies we brought up was Goop. And that kind of led us to think about maybe we should do an episode on alternative medicine. What are some of the moral issues on that? What are some people doing as an alternative to regular medicine that we have here in the US? How are they healing themselves or treating their diseases? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see what happens. The first topic, which is a little bit, it's a little interesting. I was introduced to this topic. People always talk about the butthole as being the super. What's the word? The
super soakers.
It absorbs everything like crazy. People always. They shoot alcohol up their butts. You guys have heard of that?
It's the super soaker.
I thought it was cough medicine. They
put cough whatever, right? It's your second mouth. Yeah, exactly.
It's got really receptive receptors down there, I think.
I think it just absorbs things very well. I don't know if that's science or.
It feels like it should be the opposite.
Yeah, well, apparently you get drunker or faster or higher when you do drugs through your butt.
Yeah, you do.
I think that's the thing.
Yes, that is what they say. And I think, aren't you supposed to do it upside down? You put your legs up on the wall.
Yeah, I guess so. So that it all goes in. Yeah. They probably have their own mechanisms, their own things,
Kelly,
special chairs.
I have a lot of experience with this.
This is what we talked about in my high school health class.
Oh, really?
I learned it.
I mean, I guess your high school is pretty wild if people were shooting already up their ass. That's pretty crazy.
The Situation went to my high school.
Oh, well, he's definitely shooting stuff up his ass. I mean, come on.
Oh, I'm sure he started it.
Oh, yeah. So to bring this back to alternative medicine, there's this new thing coming out, and it's not so new. It's called perineum sunning. It's actually an old Taoist practice, and they said that if you opened up your asshole to the sun and you sucked in the sun's energy, it could heal you.
Of
right?
what?
Yeah, what?
Well, so
Common cold.
they think that it boosts energy, regulates hormones, and strengthens organs.
This is truly more energizing than slamming cups of coffee.
Right? Yeah. So it's like, it's supposed to be like this big, like, you wake up in the morning, and it's funny. I saw this I was introduced to it through a TikTok of a guy making fun of it.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, I bet Chris got this from that TikTok.
Yeah, I didn't know this was a real. I thought he was just making fun of like how crazy people have gotten. I didn't know this was a real practice. Like, people are actually doing this. And so there's this Instagrammer. You could see. I don't know how much we're allowed to show. I don't know how much we're allowed to show.
Zoom it all in.
I don't think so. Really, just a quick peek. A quick peek. That's what it looks like. All right, that's what they're doing.
I saw it.
I've seen enough.
So, it's for them. It's like you wake up in the morning, and it's like your energy booster for like the rest of the day, basically.
Interesting. I think
that's what you're doing.
Wait, so what about the sun like gives you energy? I don't understand. I thought it was supposed to heal you. How does it have like anything to do with like energy?
Maybe the energy is what heals you.
Just
like you're just so
connected with nature and the sun because like the sun's in you now.
Can't get you.
Well, I think the whole idea is that, like, how like the sun is very powerful. Like it has a lot of energy. Like it heats up like the earth, and it heats us up. I think they're saying that. Yeah, I think they're saying that because the butthole can absorb so powerfully, that it can also absorb this energy from the sun. I think that's the idea behind it.
Yeah. I feel like this is probably people just wanting to like bleach their assholes, but pretend like they're not. And they're like, no, I'm healing my organs.
Is that
so? What does this have to do with bleaching your asshole?
Is that how it works?
Making it exposed to the sun bleach it?
I don't know, but like maybe that's just what they're thinking.
There's just a market out there for assholes right now, and bleaching is probably part of it too, and tanning it and getting coffee.
What does that say? It prevents against the leakage of chi.
Yeah, like what chi is like the it's like your inner energy. Yeah, Rob knows.
But is it leaking?
I mean, none of this makes any sense, right? Like, I don't know if chi can leak from your body. Yeah, maybe there's
every time you poop, you lose 10 chi. It's a scientific.
Oh, it's a common ratio, of course.
Yes.
This person says that just 30 seconds of sunlight on your butthole is equivalent to a full day of sunlight with your clothes on. So it's a super boost, you go outside real quick.
Isn't too much sun bad for you?
Yeah, like you're gonna get burned.
I guess
I guess
after you do this in the morning, you can't ever go outside again, or you just get too much sun, right?
No, well, I don't know if you can overdose on like vitamin D. Isn't that a thing you get from sunlight?
Like skin cancer or something like
that?
You
would just.
I think if you had sunscreen on, you wouldn't get skin cancer.
Oh, true.
But aren't they saying like a whole day of sun? But it's like I feel like I've been in the sun all day before, and I just feel tired and hot.
Oh, you don't absorb the energy of the sun?
I immediately fall asleep when I go outside.
I just fall asleep. Like when you go to the beach all day and then you just fall asleep.
Yeah, it's because you're not supercharging it through the butthole. It has to be supercharged for 30 seconds. That's what gives you the burst of energy.
Equal to one day.
Exactly.
I want to try drinking coffee and doing this in the morning, see how I feel.
Dude, you'd be wired. And you'd inject cocaine through your butt. I mean, then you'd be super wired.
You'd fucking cracked out.
That'd be amazing.
You'd unlock the other like 90% of your brain.
You'd ascend. You'd ascend to another. Imagine you unlock the other parts of our brain.
You guys know like those cheesy like daily routine videos? Imagine like this being in one of the daily routines. Like I wake up at 9:30 and I go outside and bleach my ass.
Wait, dude, that's literally what they're saying. For the last few weeks, I've included sunning my bum and yoni. Yoni is the female genitalia. I probably can say vagina on YouTube. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, I think you can say it.
So you also
Oh my
sunbathe.
God.
You also sunbathe the vagina too. I guess that's another supercharged part of your body. I don't know.
You know, I've been to the gynecologist before, and they've never told me to do that.
Well, they just don't
You
know.
gotta share this post with them and see what they say.
They just don't know.
Yeah, I'll ask her next time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's not a Taoist, you know. In Taoism, the perineum of Hu Yin is called the gate of life and death. This is a gateway where energy enters and exits the body. He also claimed solar energy strengthens the organs and, like you said, prevents against the leakage of qi or life force energy from the body. This
That's
and
amazing.
look, and the intention of this is not to tan your butthole. So you're not supposed to be bleaching your butthole.
Got
Not
it.
allowed.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. It would tan.
Yeah, it's not allowed. And this picture is amazing. Really scientific, very scientific. The sun is like, he approves. The sun is happy. He wants to do this. He wants to do this for you. Just
I love this
shooting
how
it
this is
straight
on
up.
like businessinsider.com. Like it's like the last thing I would think to be on this website.
Oh my god. It's just,
Can you imagine though, like the
just
people who
crazy.
are like the Instagrammers that do this, and then having to like tell your family, like that's, oh yeah, I'm a famous influencer.
Check-
I air my asshole out to the sun, and I show people.
Check out my Instagram, and the whole family just comes and checks it out.
Yeah.
That's
What is she
horrible. I
doing?
can't imagine. Like I can't imagine like just that's what that person is known as now.
I can
They're the
imagine. I
butthole
honestly really
tender.
want to try it, but like I just don't have the space to do it without
Imagine
my neighbors.
all your
being like,
neighbors
"What the
seeing
hell?"
you outside.
In
In that
isolation.
position.
Maybe like does this work if like I open the window and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
get the sunlight from my bed? So that way I don't have to
Imagine
be
your mom
revealed.
comes home just a little early and wants to know, wait, Rob, what do you want for lunch?
Shut up, mom. You're getting energy from the sun.
I
I'm
don't need to
preventing
eat.
the leakage of my chi.
I don't need to eat.
You're leaking my chi.
Oh god.
Out of here.
I can't
Oh,
imagine.
that
I don't
would be
know. I feel like I disown my son. I'd be like, what? Get the hell out of my house.
Really? I would join my son.
Who
The
did
fuck?
this? Like, who is the first
Yeah.
person to do this?
Well, Taoist, obviously. This guy,
Aztecs.
what's his name? Hugh.
What?
What was his name? Hugh Yin?
Yin.
Oh, wait, maybe that's not somebody's name. Let's see.
Like, have people always been doing this, or is it just like a new thing that like weirdo millennials like have rediscovered it or trying to popularize? You know?
oh, like when did it come back into play? I don't know.
Yeah, like who
I feel
who
like
does this?
if you're like into yoga and like that
The
whole.
Aztecs.
Oh, dude, not the Aztecs, the Taoists.
I'm interested is what if we did the opposite
This is
and
literally
instead
this
of
is
pointing
their.
your butt towards the sun, you pointed it towards the moon. Think you get
Maybe,
any
maybe the moon has
different
other
type of-
effects.
different type of energy from that?
Yeah, I think
Whole
so.
different energy.
Start that trend.
Yeah,
You
this
could.
is-
That's the thing about like shit like this though. Like you could do that, and then people will buy it. Like if you say it convincingly, like I healed my body. Like people love saying that. Like they heal their body. What does that even mean? Like if you just say like, yeah, I lifted my asshole to the moon, and now
I lifted.
I
up.
digest a million times better.
Yeah,
I would
don't
just say it
know.
helps me sleep. Gets like natural melatonin in me.
I mean, they're saying that the sun apparently has like these antibacterial effects, like has excellent germicidal qualities. And exposure
Man,
to the
the sun's
sun will help
amazing.
keep the anal and vaginal areas healthy and free of germs.
Thank God for creating the sun. So many benefits that we're just unlocking right now.
Yeah, dude, all the germicidal qualities. I mean, maybe this is how God wanted us to be. This is what He
He
intended.
just left
for
it
us.
out of the Bible. He said, "I'm gonna let them figure this out on their own."
Exactly.
I'm gonna let them
We've
unlock the
truly
mysteries
ascended.
of the world.
We've ascended to another level. It's amazing. Well, this was more of a meme. I mean, obviously,
This
I
was
think
good.
there are
I
probably
liked it.
better ways we have of like keeping your whole genitalia clean and better ways of getting energy than like
But, you know,
traumatizing some
Like,
children.
This is really
wash
helpful
your
for
ass.
me. This
Why
is
is it-
really helpful for me because like I need energy in the morning, and I think with a good way, I can just like roll out of bed and like point my butt towards the sun and immediately like be energized to get up. I can
Oh,
do this
dude, do
all
you have
from
like
my
a
bed.
skylight? Do you have a skylight in your room?
No, I have a window right next to
You
me,
gotta
so I just
install
open
one.
the window and
You
let the
wake
rays
up,
in.
immediately get into position, just right when you wake up.
I think I'm honestly gonna try this.
You need to install some. Yeah, do it for a couple weeks. See how you feel afterwards. This person did it for what, like 30
On the next
2
next
weeks.
episode, I'll tell you guys how it went, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
exactly.
I've been meaning to try to solve my sleeping problem, and this might be it.
You just have to like face your butt towards the sun, or do you have to like spread your cheeks?
Oh well,
You know, I'll
this
try.
person
I'll
is.
try both. It'll be a controlled experiment.
So I'm
and
pretty
this
sure
will
you're
be
supposed to
my
spread your
dependent
cheeks.
variable.
you have to get contact with the anus. You know, you have to spread your cheeks. That's part of it.
Now the question is, like, do I have to open the window, or like, can I just let the sun rays go through the window?
No, dude, I think you gotta open the window.
I gotta open the
I think
window.
you have better results if you open it.
Yeah,
You know, I'll try. I'll try both. I'll try both.
Yeah.
yeah. See what happens. See if your germs are killed. Maybe that's how we killed the
Me and you were
coronavirus.
This is the cure for coronavirus that we've all been sleeping on.
I want
I
Trump
bet
to
you
start
nut
doing this.
Instagrammers don't have it.
We should try this.
We
Yeah.
gotta start endorsing this for Trump, and he can start doing this. And then we'll see like the parks filled with people bathing their butts. Oh well,
It'll be
you
a
know.
beautiful
So
sight.
yeah, this
No
was more of a
shame.
meme. It was more of a joke, but obviously some people are taking it to heart. Some people are very serious about it being able to like kill germs and keep you clean.
Well, hey, if it works, then it works.
Yeah, you know, we'll see if it works, Rob. You know, let us know.
Definitely will.
You
Then
know,
I'll be making
don't
a
knock
vlog
it till you
about
try it. But something that is less of a joke, you know, less of a meme, is this crazy
Ooh.
new company. And we talked about this last week a little bit, but it's this company created by Gwyneth Paltrow called Goop. Everybody's heard of Goop. They have their own Netflix show now. They're doing all this crazy stuff. They're in a lot of fields, you know, not just alternative medicine. You know, I think that's kind of where they started, but now they're kind of going into different fields in different areas. So they started off with like all the essential oils. Gwyneth Paltrow was talking about. Let's go to like wellness. Here we go.
Just show me the vagina candle.
My God,
Which apparently doesn't smell like a vagina.
her healing
Like,
vagina.
that's the point.
How would you know?
Because she went on the like Jimmy Kimmel and she was like, it doesn't actually smell like a vagina. I just did it like to be tongue in cheek. Like she did,
For
I think
marketing?
she did like to make people like uncomfortable.
Oh, that's disgusting.
All the people that paid good hard money to smell Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Oh,
I can't believe
Yeah.
her. She's almost as bad as Doja Cat. That's despicable.
So, what's like Goop's like mission? Is it just for like personal wellness?
You know,
Yeah,
that's a
I think
good-
so. It's like,
I wonder if they
yeah,
have a
I mean, I
mission
think it started out a lot of it was like just like overpriced like beauty products, like
Mhm.
like skincare and like facial moisturizer and like shampoo for like $100 and stuff.
Yeah.
Then it was like overall like spiritual, physical, blah blah blah, like wellness. Like I remember she got in trouble like because she had this this like some sort of like vaginal like exercise thing that it was like an egg. It was like an egg thing that you're supposed to put in your vagina.
They have
And
that.
people were buying it, and then like a bunch of health people were like, "This is so bad! Like, don't do this." And I think they had to like take it off the site because so many like gynecologists were like, "You cannot sell this."
It's not FDA approved.
Was it
I
giving
mean,
people
none
like
of it is.
cancer?
What'd you say?
Was it giving people cancer? What was wrong with it?
I don't really remember. Like, I
Just tearing
remember,
up vaginas.
I
Like,
think it was just like it wasn't like. I mean, you're not really supposed to put too many things up there. So like, I think people were just like, "This is bad," because I think they were leaving it in there maybe for like a prolonged period of time.
Yeah.
That you can't do.
And it's just sometimes people get it stuck up there, I would assume. Can't get it out.
Can't get it out. Gotta go to the
Clogged.
hospital. Yeah, I mean,
So
some
what is
people-
like one of their most ridiculous products besides the vagina egg?
Well, I mean, the
I
vagina
know
candle we've talked about a little bit,
the
but the vagina candle was pretty. What's
She
it called?
sounds like they're like things you were supposed to put in a smoothie, or I guess you can do whatever you want with them. But I know Gwyneth Paltrow puts them in her smoothie. It's called like magic dust, and there's like
Magic
something
dust?
for like
It's like
there's
her
something for like
dandruff.
like sexual wellness, like emotional wellness, whatever it is, and you're like it's like protein powder almost. Like you take a scoop and you put it in your smoothie, and it's supposed to like expand your life
Expand your
force. I
mind.
don't know.
Yeah,
You'll self-actualize.
I think she started off being a little bit more crazy, and like now they're kind of at a better place where what they're selling isn't like, it's not so much of like the old like crazy things. Like I'm pretty sure she used to do like all like the essential oils and like special stones and stuff like that. And it specifically is like targeting women. They have like a men's section, but a lot of their products are specifically made for women. And they have like the here on the wellness, they have like a whole detox section, like how to detox your body and stuff like that. So she still is very much into the alternative medicine side, but I don't think as crazy as she used to be. I don't know. I don't know if she still sells all like the essential oils and stuff like that. Like, let's see.
What are some of the products for men?
G-Label Men.
G-Label.
Label.
Oh, clothes.
A sweater?
$450?
Is this made from like her vagina hair? Or, like what's
No, I've never met a sweater. I didn't. Maybe this
It's
guy's like
very-
he's schizophrenic
probably
and like he talks to his sweaters.
I've never met a sweat. What?
Never met a sweater I didn't like. My closet is full of them, but this one I love.
I didn't like. My closet is full of them.
Wow, the
What-
creative director. Who is he a creative director of? Of what Goop? Oh, he's endorsing his own product? Wow, dude. I can't imagine. And the executive editor also is endorsing their product. Why don't they get actual people who don't work for them? They have research scientists? What?
So, I did research on this cardigan sweater. It's
And I
made me
think
happy.
it's good.
The clean, simple look.
And I can
Lovely
say
cardigan.
scientifically, like,
Scientifically.
Like
I mean,
these are all just sweaters like from J. Crew. Like there's nothing special about
they're
these.
so expensive. She probably buys them for like $30 and like sells them for $400. That's like insane. So
So
for
would you
men,
say
they
this
sell
is a
clothes and they
scam?
have a podcast. That's it. For men, they have clothes and like a podcast.
Goop fellas. Ooh.
I guess we gotta do a collab with them.
Maybe we can bring the scientist on, the research scientist.
I wanna meet the guy who made a sweater. I wanna know what that's like.
Yeah.
making a sweater.
What was his conversation with the sweaters in his closet?
Yeah.
You know?
What was your first initial reaction with the sweater? Were you disgusted?
Yeah, what was
And then
his
fell into love?
pickup line to like get you to like talk to him? How did it work
Yeah,
out?
and to put it
Wait.
on you and to love
What is
it.
the there's under wellness, there's like a category of cosmic health.
No way.
Cosmic health.
Yeah.
What is cosmic health?
Where?
Back where you were, like where the shop
I don't even
was.
know what cosmic
Oh,
means.
Under wellness.
oh
It's
my
just
God. We've unlocked it. Here we go. The craziness. A clear
Inner
quartz.
compass quartz
This is so
crystal
dumb.
infused water
Drink
bottle.
water through that like touched a quartz and like, oh my God, it's gonna heal you.
Are those
Ew,
bombs?
that's kind of nasty.
Clear
Mhm.
quartz crystal infused water bottle.
You're drinking good
Wow.
vibes all day long. It's $80, by the way.
Is that a real crystal? Because
Well,
if
I mean,
it is-
quartz is not that
Wait,
expensive.
there's a crystal straw.
What are they supposed to like? Do they do anything? I think they all just. Oh, here you go. It radiates a heart-opening, calming vibe.
What is
You're
that?
not passing the vibe
That's
check
on
if you
the
don't have one of these.
outside.
You're not passing the vibe check if you don't got one of
This
these.
is just products for rich people who want to just.
How are you gonna
expensive
stick this
vibe,
through
like,
like your
simple
McDonald's
things.
like cup? Not gonna fit.
Yeah, are you supposed to like put your mouth on like the crystal part? Is that the
Oh.
infusion?
Well, they have it. They have it in the cup, but that would be
Oh, yeah.
funny. You like deep throat the rose quartz. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh god. Can you
What's
imagine
that,
you're drinking and like the quartz falls off the base and it goes into your throat?
Oh gosh.
Oh dude.
No, but that's kind of nasty. Like you're drinking like rock water.
It's part of the experience to have the chance to deep throat a crystal.
Yeah, dude. That's how you get to the next level of goop. Oh, they have
Oh
so
my
much-
god! Did you see that? Look, gemstone heat therapy
Yeah.
mat, $1,000.
Holy crap!
It's an at-home spa experience. Combines 5 natural therapies: hot stones, far infrared. Oh, infrared light. Far infrared light is natural.
Read that last sentence of the paragraph.
Pulse electromagnetic fields are like natural therapies. What does natural mean exactly? Pulse electromagnetic fields and negative ions. What?
Hey, electricity is natural, baby.
Wait, so what are you saying, Rob?
Let
This
it
part
out.
here?
Yeah, read it. Feel yourself unwind it. What does it say?
In the infrared heat and let it out. Ah.
Who writes this? Does Gwyneth Paltrow write this?
No, there's no way.
She's
She doesn't
got
have
people.
time.
It's ready to ship in 2 to 4 business days, guys.
I think we got even with the COVID like going on.
We'll
that's
split
why.
it, and then we'll each have different days we can use.
Yeah, we'll ship it around to each other. We'll see if
So-
it lets out the awe.
Is this like a sex toy thing where like it just vibrates you, or
No,
is
look
it
how
just,
I
big it
think
is.
it's literally just like a heated mat, and they pretend that they put gemstones
So
in it.
they say. So one, you can't even see the gemstones. Like you can look at it, it like looks like regular or whatever. They say that they put inside amethyst, tourmaline, and jade gemstones. But I mean, there's no way. Healthy line. This is probably some other company.
yeah, it's not even their own
Yeah,
brand.
I know Goop is basically like a boutique. Like they have their own stuff, but it's also like a source for them to put other products on there from other companies.
Yeah.
I see.
There we go.
That
This
was
is-
$1,500.
which one?
Like
Which
what
one is
else?
the sun? Oh, this is the same
in
one.
it?
Do you
It's the
really
same
need
one.
someone to put that on your back? Just like it's like
Dude, he's,
for an extra $1,000, you can get the guy.
Negative ions and far infrared heat. Oh
And like
my
there's like a
God.
picture of a baby in it. Like what is
Understanding. Yeah,
It
poor
is
baby.
Guaranteed, your baby will become a genius if you're that.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
This,
what do you guys think of like the gemstone thing? Like, cause people think that they have like powers,
Oh.
and like a lot of people do that.
it's such a money trap. I feel so bad for all these people.
I know. Like it literally doesn't make any sense.
But it's for people who have money, so like you don't like it doesn't even
Some
matter.
people, dude,
Even
you know they.
people who don't like those things that everybody has now, like the salt lamps. You know, like
Mhm.
it's like those pink things. Like almost every girl in college has it in her room. Like, and it's like
Oh, these things.
they say that
Well, these look cool.
they do look cool, but like the point of that is that it like radiates like good energy to your bedroom. Like it.
Well, at least it doesn't cost $1,000.
No.
Yeah, well, that's
I
true.
don't know. Like the idea that like because you can
Yeah.
buy gemstones for like $10, and it's like it brings luck or like whatever the hell. But it's just like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, rocks are good for you. I
It's-
like rocks.
It's like the thing is you have to like believe in all like the energy stuff that like, and we'll talk about this when we get into this next thing, therapeutic touch, but you have to believe in like the whole that like
It's a
we
mindset.
have energies, right?
Yeah.
And like these rocks emit energies and then they mess with your energy, and like it's this whole other pseudoscience that you just have to like believe in, and like once you believe in that stuff, I'm
all
sure
the
they
vibe,
could,
bro. It's all the vibe.
dude, they could convince you of anything.
This whole culture is vibe culture. All right, what's Nerd Alert? I want to see that. What is that?
Which one?
Nerd Alert, the one in the
Nerd alert?
middle.
Yeah, I was looking. So they have this whole vitamins and supplement.
Knock me out. It's just a bunch of Xanax.
Kill me, knock me out.
Destroy me.
This is to. Okay, it's to power through a long to-do list. It has cognitive supporters
Just
L-theanine.
caffeine.
Caffeine.
What?
Probably. It's L-theanine and caffeine.
What is L-theanine? What is that?
I've never heard of that before.
They're
L-theanine
more effective improving scores on tests.
is
Really?
an amino acid found most commonly.
Where?
Dude, the bottom it says scores on tests of memory, accuracy, and attention than either ingredient alone.
Oh.
Goodbye, brain fog. And they're coffee flavored. Wow.
So L-theanine is just amino acids found in tea leaves. So basically, all they did was take coffee and tea and put it together.
It's just a lot of caffeine. It's just caffeine. Like, put all this caffeine in your body. That's it.
Oh shoot! I accidentally added my screen share.
That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it's just put all this caffeine inside your body. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They have knocked me out.
I mean, it's so much. It's all marketing. I mean, like it's like just the way that you say something. Like rather than saying like it's caffeine to like help you wake up. It's a caffeine supplement. It's like you'll score better on tests of memory, and your brain fog will go away.
And I'm sure those are actual benefits of caffeine. Like I don't think they're lying when they say this.
Yeah.
But then they could just mark it up because they put their Goop name on it, and they can make you like. So this is like what 30 days? Oh no, 15 days supply of caffeine pills. So how much are like caffeine pills?
I don't know, but I know you can like make a cup of coffee for like 30 cents a day.
Well, there you go. I want to buy some caffeine pills.
Go shopping.
Go shopping.
Oh my god, look at this. This was like $3. Oh,
What the heck is that?
that's my
Oh,
ad
like, look,
blocker.
that one that's like the fourth one in. It's caffeine and L-theanine, just
Yeah.
like the group one, and it's
60 count.
$14.
60 count for 14. Look at that.
They probably bought that and just put that in the
They,
cool
yeah,
bag.
they just put it in the bag.
It's the
Oh,
exact same
nerd
thing.
alert.
Except for them, see, like they do this cool like chewable. So like it's like that. So I mean, maybe that's a little bit better, but I mean,
I'm
just buy
getting angry. I don't like what I'm getting so mad.
Did you guys ever have to take those like what were they? They're like the chewables pills, but they were like they were calcium pills, and they were like chocolate.
No, I don't think
think so.
My mom made me take them, and they were so disgusting. Like, and they look just like that. They're like I can practically taste them right now.
Ew.
They're
They like
awful.
chocolate flavored.
No
They
pill
were
ever gets it
chocolate
right.
flavored.
They never get it right.
Oh, these things
Is that it?
like the
Viactive?
Viactive.
I think so. Yeah, Viactive. That's what it was.
Oh,
I've seen
Because I
this.
didn't drink milk, and so my mom made me take
that
it.
just sounds disgusting. Yeah, I just ate a lot of cheese.
Awful.
I got all my calcium from cheese. You know, I just ate a bunch of cheese.
Take a bunch of cereal and milk.
Well, I mean, clearly, Goop is like whatever. I mean, their Netflix show is kind of cool, because like you can kind of clown them while you're like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit like some of the things they go into in their Netflix show is a little funny. I've seen some clips. Like there was this one clip where they brought in somebody who was a I was about to say psychopath, but a psychic? A psychic. They brought in a psychic. All I can think of was psychopath.
Not the same.
Yeah. But and what she did was so they have one person there, like this younger woman, and she does not believe in psychics. So they tried to convince her of like psychics, and they bring in the psychic to do a reading on her, and the psychic is like, "So do you have somebody in the family like somebody like a man or like just passed or something?" And she's like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, for some reason I'm like thinking of like Shrek, like the donkey in Shrek." And she's like, "Does that ring a bell?" And she's like, "No, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh, like thinking like Mexico or like something like Mexico, like something like that." And then the person's like, "No, I had no idea what you're talking about." And then the producer of the show, off to the side was like, "Excuse me, I think you're reading me." And the psychic, obviously the producer is gonna try to save this situation, And she's like, "Oh, my grandpa died, and we were gonna go to Mexico and ride donkeys and like stuff like that." Like all the,
No
so
way.
Oh my god.
their
That's
show
if
is
that really was a save, that's pretty good.
no,
Why did
yeah.
they even have to save that? Like,
They
this is not
expertly
live or
maneuvered it.
anything like that. Just toss the episode.
Yeah, no, they expertly maneuvered it. Like the way that the psychic was like, "Oh, sometimes it happens. The energies mix up in the room, and I'm reading somebody
Jeez.
else." Like, oh god,
Your butthole was by accident.
You've not been leaving your butthole out in the sun for too long.
I could
You're
sense
radiating butthole
the
energy.
radiation, the energy.
It was overwhelming.
So yeah, that was so the Netflix show is I'm surprised that they have like this much of a following, and I hope people don't get trapped into this. You can really lose a lot of money, starting to believe in all this energy stuff. That people like lose a lot, especially like if we want to talk about like what are those companies that force you to sell stones to other people?
Oh, like pyramid schemes?
Yeah, pyramid schemes. Like they'll get like housewives and stuff. They don't have a lot of they don't have work and stuff, and they want to make money on the side. And like, oh, here, buy these stones and go sell them to people.
Stone.
I know someone who's in a pyramid scheme, and she posts about it all the time. Like on Facebook, like she tries to get me to buy stuff, and I'm just like, girl, no. Like oh, she's on Facebook Live all the time, like trying to sell her products. I'm just like,
Is it that knife pyramid scheme where they like make you sell knives?
no, it's like candles.
I know there was one at Maryland that a lot of people were
Vector
into where they were
knives?
like selling knives.
Oh yeah, or wasn't the other one the paint one? Do you remember that one? Or that I think wasn't really a pyramid scheme. I think that was just like a scam. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, Vector Knives was one that was on our campus.
Yeah, vector knives. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of my friends were in that. I was like, oh gosh. Like, yeah, bro, just buy these knives. You don't want these knives?
Like, what purpose would I have to buy?
I don't want your fucking knives. Give me
This
some goop
sucks.
instead.
Oh, that's
I
horrible.
want some nerd alert.
Yeah, that's what you need
My
to buy.
professor actually, I just remember this. Like, he was my Latin professor, and he used to live in California, and he like somehow ended up having dinner with one of like the head people of Goop. I don't know why he did, like some connection he had with her. She's basically like Gwyneth Paltrow's like business partner. She's like a very smart business lady, like went to Harvard and everything.
Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like this woman?
Maybe. He didn't tell us her name.
Oh, okay.
But he was basically just saying how like she kind of told him like, yeah, like I know this is bullshit. Like I'm selling products.
That's horrible. I mean, it's so so bad. It's so bad. Whatever.
Though I guess we can just say, it's just the rich people that are wasting their money, and that's fine.
I hope. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope because
but Chris is right. Some people will get like suckered into like believing this. Like, I can imagine like friends buying this for other friends for like their baby shower or something like that. They're like, I got you the best thing from Goop.
Dude, I would have turned down. I would have turned down the gemstone mat if somebody wants to buy me that. The jade stone mat.
I mean, I'm not complaining if I get that, but
yeah, I'd be okay.
I'm not gonna turn it down, but like I'm not gonna buy it for myself.
Yeah,
honestly,
I'd
probably convince myself that the energy exists too. Like if it costs that much money,
I'm sure a lot of it is the placebo effect. Like you're like, oh yeah, I am happier holding this rock in my hand.
Placebo effect is just powerful,
Yeah, my vibe is much better drinking through this quartz. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. My vibe has just been amazing. I just drink through this rock, and I have all this rock dust in my throat.
You gotta get it.
I believe in the vibe, though. The vibe exists.
The vibe exists, but not through Gwyneth Paltrow's rock.
Yeah, no. F Gwyneth Paltrow's vibe. She does not pass the vibe check.
No.
So, Kelly, you were telling us a little bit about the therapeutic touch thing, right?
Yeah.
So did you actually see the Netflix episode where they talked about that, or how did you hear about therapeutic touch?
Yeah, I watched like the whole thing because, well, the reason I wanted to watch an episode was because I saw a video clip that was going around of, oh my gosh, Julianne Hough, from Dancing with the Stars, and she like is also like a goop follower.
Hmm.
And there's this video of the guy who's in the episode, and he's doing a demonstration on Gwyneth Paltrow, Julianne Hough, and he's doing like this thing, and she just starts flailing around and screaming, like literally, like she's having an exorcism. And it was so weird that I was like, oh, like I need to see more of this. So I watched the whole episode, and basically it's like I think like basically the concept is that like you hold like trauma or tension like in certain parts of your body, and so he like heals that. It's like people who are like, yeah, like I had like an alcoholic father or something like that, and it was like, and once he did the touch, like I started to go back to that space, and now I'm healed. Like, and people were saying how they were injured, and now they can like, you know, if they couldn't walk, like now they can walk again, like, you know, something like that.
Yeah,
but it was very bizarre to watch.
I think and maybe we can pull up a clip of that. The one that, so okay, let me go on to YouTube. Maybe we can pull up a clip of that. But I've seen stuff like that before.
That was in one of the shows. I don't know if you guys watch Shameless. It's a Netflix show. But
that's the Julianne Hough one. What about Shameless?
Oh, there's a scene in there where like this grandma does like some sexual tension through like massaging an area of this person's foot, and like he just comes. Is that what it's supposed to be like?
oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Oh, you do?
Well, let's watch the video. Here.
All right, well, let's watch this video. I'm excited.
So this one is more of a show, and then I have another video, which is what it actually is supposed to be like. I think this guy is putting on a show, but I'll show you guys this other video of what it's like.
And she's like a celebrity, so like embarrassing herself.
Why is she what?
She's like shaking, like even like when he wasn't even touching her.
Really? I don't see.
You go in the beginning, like her head's like kind of spazzing.
Oh really?
Hey, look.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Whoa. It's like she's like has a devil inside her or something.
Like she's almost faking it.
Weird.
Yeah, he starts by touching her.
Oh my god! His hand is in. Where's his hand?
What is he doing?
Where's he putting his hand?
Look, he's not even touching her. Like, what is he doing?
Whoa!
Oh my lord! What? This is horrible.
Just a human being, and she has practiced just allowing things.
I love how he's just letting her die over here, and he's just nonchalantly talking.
The thing is, like, I think I know this feeling, like when like someone's like almost like touching you, because like someone's done this to me, and like I kind of like go like this, like if someone like almost touches my back, it's like just a tickly feeling, but this person is just like taking it a whole different level.
Yeah,
I mean, the screaming is like next, and she is like a celebrity, so like for her to do this like would be so embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like she has a reputation.
Yeah, you would think.
So like she must seriously believe that like something is happening.
I don't know.
Or she got paid off by Gwyneth Paltrow like a lot of
That's true.
Maybe this boosted her career.
Things get bound up. Most people wouldn't, in this, especially in Davos, in this environment, wouldn't make stories suspend the conditioning.
Ew.
Whoa! What the fuck?
What is going on?
Praise God!
What is this?
I've been saved.
This is crazy.
Wait, okay. What is going on right now?
Okay, so at this point, I think if I remember correctly, she's like doing something with energy. So she's like, take the energy and throw it away. Take the negative energy and throw it away. And then she starts like digging. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It's so weird.
So weird. Like I can't imagine watching somebody like how can you watch somebody like go through this? Like I would feel so bad.
Like, she looks like she's writhing in like extreme pain.
Yeah, it looks horrible. But this is more of like a show, and you know, I'm sure they're playing it up to be like, oh, it's this crazy experience, like life changing. You know, this one over here is a little bit more interesting. This is more what it's actually like. I tried to find like a good video, but like I don't know. I feel kind of bad for like this old woman, like. I hope she wasn't like, suckered into this or something. I don't know.
Hey, if it works, it works. Let's
I
watch
don't
the
know.
video, see what let's see what she's experiencing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she even moves at all. Like, I hope she's still going. Okay, so here we go.
Just like let me
She
summon the
powers
devil
up her
real quick.
chakra. She powers up her
Call
chakra.
upon the powers of Lucifer.
The powers of the sun.
Here we
Put it in
go.
the asshole.
Oh yeah, he's healing her right now.
But I do bet this is a really weird feeling. Like she's definitely
Well,
got to
her
feel.
eyes are closed. She doesn't know where she is.
No, the thing is, like,
It's kind of like a
you can
hovering
feel when
touch.
someone's about to touch you, or like even if you can't see it.
I guess.
Yeah, like I definitely agree that like you could probably feel the person, but like I don't think it's not doing anything. Like it's not healing your inner trauma.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This seems pretty useless.
I think it's just putting you like in a vulnerable like state where you're just like, and then like, I guess you get something out of
Yeah.
that.
What I don't understand is I feel like you don't even need to be like licensed to do this. Like, what skill does this take?
Oh no, I don't think this person is licensed. She's just in her home.
Yeah, right? Like I could do this. I could just hover my hands over somebody.
I'm sure there's an online class. Maybe you should take it.
Maybe.
And
Yeah,
then come back.
try it on Emma or something like that.
I don't know.
She'd probably like freak out.
Yeah, I don't think that would work out. Yeah.
So okay, so what happens? Is she like? Does anything happen to her?
Well, this is the whole video. So
Does
the woman
does
doesn't
she
even
die?
move. I hope she's alive. I don't think the woman even moves. Like she looks like she's like She looks like she's at her final resting place. Like
Kind of dead.
I just think for like whatever money you're paying to get this done, just go get a massage. Like
yeah,
it would
exactly.
feel much better.
No, this is different. This has got to be a whole different feeling. This is like nice, gentle, like tingly
Yeah.
feeling.
And like look at this. She doesn't even
different type of
even towards the end.
Didn't even move.
He's like talking to her, and like she just stays there.
I think she's dead.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think she killed her.
Maybe I don't know.
Wait, what are the comments on the Julianne Hough video?
Oh, okay. Let's take a look.
Tom Cruise called. He
Lots of
wants his
crazy
extra
extra.
crazy. He
like-
basically just stuck his thumb in her. I saw that. I was like, whoa.
Wait.
He did look like he stuck his.
I think he was look. This part here. Where is he putting his hand? What is he doing? I'm sure at this point she's like, whoa, I did not sign up for this.
That's why she's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Look where his hand is. Dude, how can you guys watch that and be okay with that? Like,
That's like sexual assault on video.
oh my god, that's so bad. That's so
Wait, with the
bad.
way you paused it, looks like he's gonna like slap her ass.
Well, let's see what he's about to do.
Expression of emotion may happen.
Sticks it in deeper. Oh my god, what are you doing? Did you see that? He goes for like a claw. Wait.
This was supposed to be touchless.
Look, watch the hand. Do you see that hand jerk? You see
Yeah.
that? Oh god,
He's
what a
definitely grabbing
weirdo.
something. He's got something in his right hand.
Dude,
He's
what
got
a
some goop in
weirdo.
there.
This guy literally just gets paid to sexually assault women.
This is the same guy that's in the Goop episode.
Alleged. Let's not get sued here. Allegedly. From my
Rich
opinion.
lady does it on stage. Cool. Homeless lady does it on Ventura Boulevard. Arrest her.
Arrest her.
How embarrassing for both of them.
Equality Lounge. Yeah, I don't know. At least a lot of people understand that this was pretty stupid.
Yeah, I think I'd be more concerned if all the comments were like, wow, I want this.
So wait, what does she do? Julianne Hough, what has she been in?
She's on Dancing with the Stars. That's how she like got famous with her brother. And now I think she tried to have like an acting career.
So maybe like her career isn't going so well and she needed like a boost.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
in Footloose.
Dirty Grandpa, that's pretty, Dolly Parton's, this is what, 2019? Yeah, I don't see anything super recent.
So the therapy, or what is this called again? Touchless therapy or therapeutic touch?
So this is therapeutic touch. Well, I don't think what he's doing is because this is not. I don't think that's part of therapeutic touch. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Yeah, this
just
is
sticking
something
your hand
else.
up someone's ass.
Well, so they have this clip of the actual from the Netflix series. I don't know if we're allowed to show this, so I don't want to exactly. I don't want to
It
get.
gets demonetized.
Yeah, I don't want to get screwed here, like sued by freaking Netflix. But
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want our FBI agents going and ratting on us. But
Frank, settle down.
yeah,
Sin.
relax, Frank,
So
relax.
you're new here, but this is a different normal, all right? We can
Exactly.
don't rat us out.
But in the episode, he does this to a couple more people. So you can watch the episode and you can see what he does. Like he goes into it more in the actual episode, and he does it to more people, and they have like almost the same reaction where like they're screaming and like, oh my god, I was healed, like Kelly said,
Yeah, I mean, it is like, even though the show is like kind of dumb, like it is actually like an interesting show to watch. Like, not just like to see what people are doing, like, and that people are actually doing like weird crap like that. Like, it is worth a watch, I think.
Yeah, people actually believe this. It's crazy.
I think it's
Crazy.
it's interesting. So this is like a trauma-based like therapy, sort of to like help you deal with past trauma, right?
I think so, but I think it's also physical. Like, if you have a physical ailment, it supposedly can heal that as well.
Interesting, yeah.
He sticks his
So I
hand up her
wanted
butt.
to talk about this other trauma-based therapy that I found. It's called primal therapy. And Chris, if you can bring it up on your screen, the
Yeah.
link that I have.
Yeah.
It's in the Google Doc. So I think primal therapy is a sort of therapy where you're supposed to just like act like a child. Well, not really a child. You're supposed to like basically whatever trauma you've been through, you're supposed to relive that experience. And usually a lot of people's traumas happen when they're kids. So part of the therapy is you're supposed to put yourself in a state where you're basically reliving the experience. So like you scream as loud as you can. It's called the primal scream. Or like you like curl yourself like a little baby and just like go in a corner and just start crying your eyes out. It's really interesting because so I tried this.
Okay.
So I tried this the other week. I don't necessarily have like trauma in my past, but I was just like I felt like really tense and like stressed out, and I just wanted to yell. So I just yelled as loud as I could in my house, and it felt really good. Like, it felt amazing. Like I like screamed as loud as I could. It was like 3 a.m. I think I might have woke up from like my neighbors or something like that. But it was amazing. But like watching this video, you'll see what it is. It's really weird. I didn't do necessarily the stuff the people did in this video though.
Well, yeah, we'll talk. Let's talk about it after this video. I'm interested to hear about your experience with it. But yeah, let's look at the video.
The video is actually kind of scary.
Whoa, what is going on?
That was such a weird transition.
Why do they have this music? This is I could not watch
Because
this at
like you're
3
supposed
a.m.
to be like in the traumatic like reliving the traumatic experience.
Oh my god.
What is that smell?
What is that smell?
Don't go. No, please. Please don't leave, Mommy.
What the
Please
fuck?
don't go. No. No, please don't.
So wait, can you pause it for a second?
Yeah, this looks like a weird like show.
So to reiterate, I did not do this.
You mean you didn't hug your giant teddy bear? And
Oh,
scream
Mom.
for your
I did
Where
not.
did you go?
I simply just like yelled, but that's it. I did not curl up. I just want to make that very clear.
I'm
I did not do it
kind
with this
of confused by this. Like I get that you're supposed to go back there, but like the physical recreation.
Yeah.
Like how those two people, like, were they both a part of it? Like, are they both healing themselves? Like, this just seems very.
I don't know for
Is this
like
the actual trauma, you
two
think?
people. What'd you say?
Is this I thought this was like this was like their original trauma. Like they're acting out what their original trauma was.
Yeah. That's like the purpose of the video.
Okay.
So yeah, we can finish it out. It's only 30 more seconds.
It all started. This whole thing began in the primal scream therapy group. Some people were very good at this. The old hands could let go and be crying within minutes or even seconds. Great racking sobs and heaves. And those scary silent moments when their lungs would seize up before the next onslaught. At first, I felt completely inept. One woman was stalking me and screaming, "I hate you! I hate men! And I miss you, Daddy, you bastard! I want to cut your cock off!" And a man in the group would take this and run with it. "I'm bad. I'm a man. I hate my penis."
See more. Oh my God, your third eye. Holy crap.
I don't want to see more.
Holy crap.
All right. So let me provide some context in my experience
White
with
folks.
this.
White.
What
So
is
I
that
did
sound?
I did not watch this video first and then try it. I simply I did the scream and I was like, oh wow, that felt pretty good, and, like relieving. And then I looked it up, like the screaming, like, is that healthy for you? And then this thing came up, and then I looked up this video, and then this is what we're seeing now. That's the timeline of my experience.
Okay. I think this is more this. It sounded like a show, like they say something, then it's like a what's it called? When people like work off each other, like in a show, it's like a type of comedy. Improv. It sounds like an improv show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, here's this topic. What do you think about that? And then, oh my God, I hate my penis. And then, what do you think about that? And like, it just keeps going, like that. That's what it sounds like.
It seems almost like hypnosis. Like, you know, like when like a hypnotist will like at a show. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like a hypnotist show, but it's like they'll convince someone that like they're a cow or something. Start mooing.
Yeah.
It's almost like he hypnotizes these people if that's what's happening, and to like go back to who they are, and then someone else like becomes a part of it. Like, it seems like a commercial for something.
Almost
Yeah,
like
I don't think that was
right?
actually real, but there was I did see a couple videos where like there was like real sessions of just like raw footage of people doing this. And it's not as exaggerated as this, but it is pretty weird, especially when they do it in a group setting where they're all kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. I got really weird vibes from watching this video.
First vibes.
This is very
really
weird.
scary. Especially the ending. Like, what did that?
Like, now on DVD.
Learn more at thecollectiveye.org. Hope I don't get a
So
virus.
I think Kanye West actually follows this sort of therapy.
Really?
Because I remember reading like an article saying like, because in a lot of his songs he does what's it called? Give out like a huge scream at the end. Like, Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like in some of the songs he just screams at the end.
Yeah.
So I think like, yeah, here we go. There's like an article right here. Kanye West tried scream therapy after Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint. So yeah, I mean, if Kanye West is doing it, then I think everyone should be trying to do this.
I mean, Kanye West obviously knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. It just seems like this is like I don't know who this guy is. It seems like they make this company, Collective Eye Films, just makes a bunch of films.
It's Body Memories.
What is that? Oh, is that what it is?
That's what the clip is. In the caption, it says it's from the film Body Memories.
Interesting.
Oh, so this is it. Oh, so it's $24, so we can watch it.
It's $150.
$150? What the?
What the?
Oh, wait, you can get it from a library, I think.
Oh, but home use is $24. This is for if you're a university college.
Library.
That's for a university college, but home use you can buy this for $24.
Whoa,
This looks
is
crazy.
scary. There are some interesting people out here.
Honestly, I would watch this. This seems
I
really cool.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah,
We should do a watching party. We should buy this
Yeah, we
for one of
should.
the episodes and do a watching party of this. Oh, but could we upload the whole thing? We wouldn't be able to upload the whole thing. Maybe we stream it. We'll stream it or something.
That would be an
We can
interesting.
get educational licensing.
I feel like we would just be like,
True.
what the fuck is going on?
Oh, but people do
But-
that. As long as we're commentating throughout it and we add to the thing, I think we'd be allowed to actually do that. This would be interesting. I do actually kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
Wait, so it is $24. What was that?
Yeah, for home use.
$150?
That's if you're a university or college.
Oh, for educational use, probably like in a Psych 101 class.
Yeah. Dance on the edge between what is deeply personal and very human, between laughter and grief. Body Memories, a wild and often comic ride, is one man's journey inward to find the meaning in his life. He becomes an archaeologist of the soul, digging through layers of his past. Oh, this is crazy. Like, this
That's
picture
crazy.
looks
I think it's cool.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely, like, back to, like, the scream thing. I mean, I think screaming is, like, very therapeutic. Like, it does feel good to, like, yell when you're, like, upset, but, like, this whole, like, going back to your trauma thing, like, I feel like that's almost, like, dangerous or bad. Like, people who've gone through, like, real, like, that, you know, like, someone who was, like, assaulted. Like, why would they go back there mentally? Like, just so they can, like, scream it out? Like, I feel like it,
I don't know. I think
see what
there's
you're
like, a
saying.
lot of like actual therapy sessions for like people who deal with like paranoia from like traumatic experiences. They like
Mhm.
will make them relive the experience. Like if people are like afraid of cars, they'll like make them get used to being around cars. But like
Yeah.
this is more like something you can't just like put yourself like around that thing because it's like personal or like uh something like you can't easily recreate. So I think this is like would be like an interesting way to like get someone used to that paranoia or like that anxiety they have by just like reliving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I think kind of going off what Kelly was kind of saying too, but I think also like if you are starting to relive the experience, and I'm sure part of like some therapies is going back to whatever your traumatic experience is and like reliving it to like talk about what happened. I'm sure that happens in therapy. But you know, kind of like what Kelly was saying, I think also like if you're not there with the right person, like with somebody who actually understands psychology and how the brain works, I feel like if you were here with this crazy dude, what is he gonna do once you like start having a mental breakdown? He's not gonna know. He's gonna play off of it like it's a improv show. Oh yeah, work with that, Johnny. What do you think about that? And this person's having a mental breakdown, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is something you definitely just don't whip out in front of like your brother or your sister, like without notice. It's like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna cry like a baby.
My trauma.
So I think where it could be dangerous is if you're not around medical professionals and you start doing all this stuff. Like you start reliving this trauma.
Yeah.
If they don't actually know how to handle like the brain and like you like starting to, because you know there's like things like psychosis and like there's different states of the mind you can enter through traumatic experiences. And if you're not there with the right person to guide you through that, you could be screwed.
Yeah, I definitely think like it is dangerous. Like it could put you like in a really bad mental state, and if someone's not there to like pull you out of it like easily, then like I mean you can be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Maybe just become a baby for the rest of your life.
Imagine like this guy, like he just thinks it's all part of it. It's just a game. Like, oh yeah, we just work with it. Okay, go to the next person. And then this person's like really like struggling over here. Like
That person in the corner, he looks dead.
the one sleeping?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think that is like the problem with a lot of like these like alternative medicine things. Like whether like not to say that there isn't such a thing as like, you know, like natural home remedies, you know, like taking vitamin C against a cold or something like that. But like when you start doing things that are like borderline dangerous, like because you think that you can combat it yourself or like someone else can, like who doesn't have a medical license, like that's like when you get like anti-vaxxers, you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
It's like borderline dangerous, I feel like, to believe like so many of these like methods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the problem comes like you were saying, once you start to believe them more than actual science. Like you said, like it's okay to use them, but like once a doctor starts telling you, hey, you shouldn't do this anymore, if you're like, oh, well, screw this doctor, I did my research, I know what I'm talking about. That's when it becomes, like you said, anti-vaxxers, all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I think we touched on the ethical part of it at least a little bit. And you know, the show was fun. We got to, you know, joke a little bit about some of these, you know, crazy people and alternative medicines. Do you want to send us off, Rob?
Yeah, sure. yeah, like you said, this was a really good episode. I think we talked about a lot of cool things. I especially like this guy in the blue shirt here and his
Yeah.
little ending note.
We'll
I think
watch
we
this
should
video.
end off. We should end the episode watching his ending statement here, and then we'll end with like the watch the DVD for more.
No. This is the worst part.
I'm bad.
This is the best. This is the
Here we
best
go.
part.
Ready?
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I hate my penis.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Bartholomew, whatever your guys' names are, Winston, and
Frank.
whatever Chris's guy, Frank, Fred.
Frank, come on.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to let out a scream tonight and point your butts towards the sun. And yeah, everyone have a great day. We'll see you on the next episode. Maybe, I don't know.
Bye.
Mhm.